What's up everyone, Jay here, and today I am going to be doing a quick video, kind of an overview of this new keycap set that I just bought, because they're actually really phenomenal and people have been asking, or at least one person suggested, that I do some more keyboard stuff. And so this video is going to be on the Massdrop X Matt3o or Matt3o, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. The Dev tty MT3 Custom Keycap Set. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of these keycaps. Now I have ordered at least one other set from Massdrop, and that was the Carbon SA Double Shot ABS keycap set, and that just came in bags, and that's actually which might be a Signature Plastics thing, because I also did a Pimp My Keyboard drop back when they were doing those for the Modern Selectric, and that also just came in bags. But the cool thing with this keycap set, as I drop stuff, but the cool thing with this keycap set is they come in these boxes. So this is the standard keycap set. So here, this one is the option beige mods, and these are going, I'm going to show you these right now. I have switched these out for the keycaps on my keyboard already, so I swapped those keycaps back into this box, so you'll see that. But as you can see, it's got a nice layout here. But yeah, as you can see, it comes with all these different mods. They actually come with the two different sets of mods. So one is angled for the row, like I forget what the row numbers are, but one's kind of this angled keycap, and then the other ones are more just flat. And then this is the standard set, which it has all of the base set, the alphanumerics, and that happened. Didn't want you anyway. As you can see, my keycaps fit kind of lightly in here. It does have all the alphanumerics, your function row keys, space bar, and a couple other little keys. It actually does look like it comes with a lot of 1-unit keys. And I actually bought the extra mods, which I think came with a lot of 1-unit keys, which I'll grab those in a second. But it would be really good for like a plank keyboard or something where you have all the same size keys. So this is the let me see, does it say? It does say this is the extra beige mods kit, and I actually bought this so that I could get a what is it, like a 1.75 unit. Roughly, yeah, I think that's right, a 1.75 unit, because I have a control key where my caps lock key is. So I don't use caps lock, it's control. And this extra mods kit, yes, I bought the entire extra mods kit just for that one keycap. The extra mods didn't come in a box, they came in this bag. So that's something, but they are all, which that one's empty because that's the one that the key was in, but they are all individually wrapped in little things, little Ziploc bags, which must have taken forever. I don't know why they did that. So these keycaps are kind of like an SA type style, but they're a little bit different in the way that the top is a little bit more dished. And pretty much all of the SA keycaps available out there, like the Carbon, are ABS plastic. And as you can see, you can maybe probably kind of see, they're a little bit shinier. They're very smooth. ABS tends to be a little lighter, like a little less dense, a little thinner, but it is a fairly hard plastic. And so if I pull one of these things off, so you can see that most of the SA, these are double shot. And now what a double shot is they have the main keycap, the main plastic. On the inside is another piece of plastic that they put. So it's like one shot of plastic, and then they mold them together, and that's what gives you the legend or the design, the graphic on the key. And that is actually designed because as you rub the key down, it's a very permanent way. Like you could literally grind away at the top of the keycap, and that double shot, that legend, would stay there. So for this keycap set, they are PBT, so the sides, it's a little bit denser plastic. The sides are nice and smooth, and the top actually has a little bit of a texture, which is really nice. And the legends are actually dye sublimated. So what that means is that when they're in the molding process, I think, I'm kind of going on conjecture here a little bit, but during the molding process, when the keycap, when the plastic is still a little bit more soft and porous, they like inject the dye into the top somehow. So rather than just painting a legend on the top of the keycap, which if any of you have had just like cheap keyboards, rubber dome keyboards, you'll notice that over time, the legends on the keycaps wear off. Even with, let me see, as I knock stuff over, even with the poker keyboard, as you can see, like I've used this thing so much that some of the keycaps are starting to wear off a little bit, because these legends are just kind of painted on. Now the poker, they did a really good job with these keycaps, and they are pretty resilient. As long as you're not scraping at them, they're not going to rub off very easily. But some of them will. Some cheaper keycaps, the legends come off very easily. So generally, PBT, good PBT keycaps are nice and thick along the edges, and these are the dev set are pretty much right on par with the thickness of the poker keycaps. So that's pretty good. And the same with the SA. The SA might actually even be a little bit thinner. Actually, it is. So the SA set, the ABS, this plastic, it's a little bit thinner than the dev set. So going back to the legends on the dev set, the dye sublimation, I've seen some of these. Sometimes it ends up not very good. It actually, like because of the way that it is, it's almost like a tattoo. The lines can bleed a little bit. The dye on the top of the keycap can bleed, and it ends up with like a blurrier looking, kind of faded look to the legend. And these keycaps are actually not that way at all. The lines are just like perfect and crisp. You can't really tell looking at it that it's dye sublimated. They did an absolute fantastic job with these. The other thing that I really like is that they included the F and J keycaps, 2 sets of each. One is actually a little bit more dished than all of the others, so that you can use those as your homing keys. And then if you're somebody who happens to use Colmac or Dvorak, you have an F and J that matches all of the other keys, so you can do things that way. If you just have the basic set, you won't have any homing keys. You have to actually buy the add-on Colmac Dvorak set to get those homing keys. But either way, it's not really a bad thing. It's nice that they included that. Finally, at least with the colored keycaps that the set does come with, it comes with a blue Dev TTY keycap, and then it comes with red escape keys and a red return key. As you can see on my keyboard, I am using the red return key. The colors are phenomenal. They're really bright, really rich. They just really make the set pop. They did an excellent job with those. So also with the keycap sets, a lot of sets will have, which they actually did a pretty decent job with this SA set, but there is some, like with the carbon, you can tell where the plastic was connected as part of the mold, because they'll put multiple keycaps in one mold, and then they shoot a bunch of plastic into it, and it has like this kind of cross pattern of little plastic pieces, like thin plastic sticks, whatever, and then the keycaps are stuck on either end, and then they take the whole thing out and they snap the caps off, and you kind of get these little imperfections in the side of the keycap. With the dev set, that is not the case at all. These things are absolutely perfect. There is no imperfections. I mean, when this thing, so this set took a long time in production, and it's because the Matt3o, he was kind of the deciding factor for how the set turned out, because they actually sent him a couple different versions, and I guess for whatever reason, they weren't good enough, but these things were well worth the wait. I mean, this is an excellent keycap set. So the last thing that I would like to mention, the stem of the keycap, where it's actually molded for the stem of the key switch. So right here, the little cross, the Cherry MX cross where it pushes down onto the key switch. This is actually a little small. So compared to my other keycap sets, I mean, looking at the SA, the carbon, and then especially the poker one, the dev set, that's certainly the smallest, so they fit very tightly on a keyboard, which is why I have not actually taken any of the keycaps off. Like, as soon as I got these, I was really excited to get them and just kind of put them on my keyboard, and didn't really think I was going to do a video, but after seeing how awesome these keycaps are, I decided that I needed to make a video. But they are such a snug fit that there's no way I'm going to pull all these things off and swap them out again just for the video, right? I mean, you guys are great, but come on. Alright guys, well, like I said, this was going to be a short video, so that about does it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, feel free to do the other thing. If you want to continue to see more content like this and just other random things that I review and demonstrate and whatnot, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, and I will see you in the next one.